Do you feel like you're bad or wrong when you don't know what to do or you feel confused? I am here with Reid Mihalko from readaboutsex.com.
And Kathy Vartuli of theintimacydojo.com sitting right next to me.
Yes. And I think that there's a lot of pressure in our world where we're supposed to kind of know what we're doing and what we're doing next and have a clear path. There's
Clarity, certainty.
Yes, go drive for it.
An adult knows these things.
And
A real man knows exactly what to do next, yes. An empowered woman knows exactly what to do next.
Yes, just go for it.
Like a grounded, well-rounded, non-binary person knows what to do next. Yes.
And I've been having some experiences in my life where right now I don't have enough information. I don't know what to do next. Mm-hmm. And the confusion, I'm realizing how much pressure I put on myself and how much self-judgment I have when I don't have a clear idea. Like I should be driving towards a goal, and if that goal is like things that I had been driving for aren't there, all of a sudden it's like, lost, bad person, the confusion. And part of it is for me, like with an abuse history, it brings up old stuff, like of not knowing when at a time where it felt very vital to know. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering what your experience is around this.
I mean, I try to, and your mileage may vary, I try to look at it like the unknown from a place of curiosity. Mm-hmm. While things can feel uncertain, and uncertain can often feel dangerous, it's often like I'm not in danger, like I'm not actually bleeding out, or my house is not on fire. Mm-hmm. And as I do work on myself and try to create more things that I want to create in the world, I think I'm on a growth edge where I'm building into the unknown. I'm living my life into what's next, and that isn't always fully formed. Mm-hmm. Like it can't be, because it's what's next. Yeah. Versus picking things that I already know because I've already done them, and just kind of copy and pasting them. Mm-hmm. So I think that creative process and that unknownness and that uncertainty, I try to relabel as like a good thing. Because how would I know what this is supposed to look like? Because I haven't created it yet. So that's how I deal with it.
Yeah, I think that's great. And for people that have a trauma background or might be a little less, Reid is amazing at walking into his fear. I know sometimes it can feel really overwhelming for me because I had a lot of experience with chaos and confusion that is associated with trauma. Reid has an amazing amount of courage, and I really appreciate you modeling that. And if that feels too much, like it's really hard to be curious about that, a lot of times just doing the single next step, like coming back into your body, feeling your body, asking for guidance, and just taking the next step rather than trying to. It's really, I think we are conditioned to have this like goal that we're driving for, but maybe that goal isn't clear right now. But just coming, like, what should I do right now? What's the right next step for me right now? And doing that and trusting that process and being curious about that rather than this big goal that you can't see.
Yeah, I mean the big goal that you can't see, like I'm still looking at it from where, like what am I being drawn to? Mm-hmm. And because for me what I'm drawn to is often what I'm scared of. Mm-hmm. That's just a very particular thing for me, is like, even if I'm walking towards something very quickly, it's still a bunch of baby steps, one right after the other. Mm-hmm. Where what I'm navigating is, this is congruent with my values, and even if it's scary, I have a lot of experience with myself about the growth that comes out of moving towards what I'm afraid of. Because I grew up in a family that avoided everything. Mm-hmm. So that's taken me a long time to learn and train myself to walk towards the scary things. Yeah. But again, like even a baby step a day, a year later is 365 baby steps towards
as opposed to zero or a couple steps back if you didn't take anything.
Yeah. So, and again, I think there's also value in just pausing But even when I'm pausing, I'm still trying to center myself according to what I value and what's congruent with me. And I mean, as I get older, it's also like I also need to build in a certain amount of self-care. It's not about muscling through everything.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd love to know what you think. Part of this is just about sharing our thoughts and our ideas so that we're not all walking around thinking everyone else has it together and there's something wrong with us. So please leave comments below. Let us know if you have any questions. And if you like this, subscribe to this channel.